You're going to want to check this out. The attitudes you need to get rich. It's easy to get the impression that the rich keep some information to themselves. Secrets about the ins and outs of expanding your company, leaving a legacy of wealth for future generations, and putting your finances to work for you. Here's a secret though. These techniques are easier to learn than you would imagine. If you follow the same path used by the wealthy, you too may one day be the CEO of a firm worth many millions of dollars. In this video, we will talk about the attitudes you need to get rich. This will help you achieve your goal of being financially successful as long as you practice and live by these attitudes. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to learn more about wealth and get updates on our content. Alright, let's start with number 12. Be productive. Always use time management skills. Regardless of your job, whether you are a white-collar employee or an athlete, everyone spends the same amount of 24-hour days every week. Your time is a precious resource. Therefore, you should make the most of it. Every minute you lost results in a loss of income. With your daily to-do list and time management abilities, you'll get wealthy quickly. Number 11. Prioritize important tasks. Money requires time and effort. If you have unhealthy habits like being lazy, being unproductive, and spending money carelessly, you won't be able to accomplish your objective within the given time frame. This will make it more difficult for you to concentrate on your goals, and it will reduce your motivation. You won't like that, right? Number 10. Setting and achieving goals. Setting daily goals provides a clear direction for the day and enables everyone to create an easy strategy to keep on track. Doing the immediate tasks that must be completed while continuing to work towards more significant objective in the future. In the scene from The Office where Michael Scott declares bankruptcy, just to be informed that declaring it is sufficient, he must take action to demonstrate his bankruptcy. The same stands true for material possessions. You have to put out the effort to get money. You can't suddenly declare that you are a millionaire and expect it to appear in your account. Start by deciding on a goal amount and setting a deadline for achieving it. You can also make daily to-do lists to fulfill your goals. It has been demonstrated that establishing daily goals make you feel productive. You benefit from this sense when you work towards more difficult, larger goals. Starting from scratch, it could be challenging for you to save money toward the big goal of wealth. As cliche as it may sound, don't give in to fear. Instead, let it lead you. Your motto should be, I want to overcome this financial mess and never experience it again. Use interest charges to your advantage by learning it. Spend any additional money you have saved on heavy investment. Number 9. Diligently monitor your finances. Are you aware of the single biggest drain on your finances? Wasteful spending of money on small things, a daily expensive coffee habit, and nightly food deliveries. You must carefully examine your spending to determine which items are essential and which are unnecessary. Avoid wasting money on a gym subscription you are not using. Carefully think if you need a subscription to Amazon Prime and Netflix. Create a monthly budget and income log in Notebook or use an app on your phone. The remaining funds might be put into savings or you can try to invest them. If you're math challenged like me, there are plenty of free applications and websites that may help you track your spending. Based on your income and long-term saving goals, it will suggest a monthly savings amount for you to save. Number 8. Increase your worth. The public in general is prepared to spend large sums of money for anything they believe would improve their quality of life. You'll need to provide significant long-term value if you want to be among the individuals that are being paid by the public. Putting up the most effort for the least payoff in the beginning is a fundamental principle of success because it will increase your chances of success. If success is important to you, it's wise to take this step. Therefore, this is not the place for you if you are seeking instant wealth. In addition to seeing your wealth develop as a result of your hard work and dedication to your company, you will also enjoy the benefits of having satisfied customers. Number 7. Use the 20% rule. According to the findings of a survey, 1/3 of people living in the United States do not have any savings at all. To become wealthy, you need to set aside at least 20% of your income every month. And even though save your income seems to be a message that we've been hearing since the beginning, it's clear that very few people are putting it into practice. The advice to pay yourself first should be taken very seriously in light of the current circumstances. There are a lot of people who don't understand the significance of this message, but the clever ones are aware that this income can not only be used as savings account for moments of emergency, but can also be used to day-to-day costs. Another study found that roughly 70% of working adults in the United States have less than $1,000 saved for retirement, and about 50% of people have no plans for their retirement savings. With this present financial problem, these people are just one step away from financial ruin. Number 6. Buy your own house. Rent is a kind of financial aid, meaning it adds to the landlord rather than your wealth. Please understand that I am not saying that renting for a short time is inherently bad. However, if this is a long-term commitment, you may need to accept the reality that you probably won't become rich anytime soon. Buying a house should be your number one priority. Therefore, you should try to save as much money as possible while still living the good life. Talk to a mortgage broker about what's available to you. Though you may not be able to afford a down payment just yet, knowing that this is something you want to do can motivate you to save. Number 5. Invest in the right places. Invest in what you are knowledgeable about. Invest in the pharmaceutical business if you are familiar with it. Don't invest in agriculture unless you're familiar with it. You should be able to live and breathe the industry you want to invest in. You can be easily convinced that it's a wonderful get-rich-fast plan by other sectors you are unfamiliar with. The greatest financial mistake you could make by investing in industries you are unfamiliar with. A chance-based game is not at all investing is. A single financial mistake might cost you to lose a significant amount of money. If you come across a growing business but have no prior knowledge of it, take your time to explore it and seek the guidance of specialists and experts before investing any money on it. Number 4. Avoid bad debt. There are, in fact, both beneficial and harmful forms of debt. Many businesses successfully utilize productive debt. Commercial loans, mortgages on investment properties, and other similar forms of debt are all examples of productive debt. Well, in today's video, we will focus more on the bad debt since a typical person ends up with harmful rather than a useful debt. Bad debts include things like unpaid credit card payments and loans with very high interest rates. If you are not cautious, they have the potential to wipe out your whole savings account. I would suggest that you put off entertaining the idea of making any more purchases until you have finished paying off these financial commitments. After everything has been paid off, you should consider buying a home or making investments in the stock market. Number 3. Be an entrepreneur and sell your company. The best way to accumulate wealth is to become your own boss and sell your products or services to others. It doesn't matter where you're starting, a consulting company, hair shop, or cleaning service. In the beginning, you are expected to put in a lot of effort for your company's success. There are a lot of businesses that don't make it through the first stages because they can't cope with the challenges they face. Here's where your unique attributes will help you shine. Start up your company, give it all you've got, and when you've eventually built it up to the point where it's producing millions, sell it. This is one of the biggest secrets in the corporate world. The majority of CEOs can build their fortunes as a result of their companies being acquired by other businesses. Those that are resilient will reap many benefits. Number 2. Create various sources of earnings. The fact that the rich have several sources of passive income is a matter of relatively general awareness. They make money work for them rather than working for the money. You must be able to make money regularly. There are so many different methods to make passive income. For those who can afford to pay the high entry barrier fees, real estate and dividend income are two of the most desirable investments. By starting a blog and selling digital goods like ebooks or online courses or lessons, you may generate passive revenue. These are just some of the choices. In this digital age, there are so many ways to earn passive income. The essential element of passive income is that you put in the effort once and then enjoy the benefits continuously. Active income is the opposite of this, when every cent is earned by labor. The moment you stop working, you stop making money. You cannot increase your wealth just by relying on active income. Number 1. Have a strong desire to succeed. If you work from 9 to 5, you may be able to get wealthy. However, this can be the most time-consuming and difficult method. Starting your own business will take a lot of work at first, but if it does well, you can take it easy and hire workers. You can become better despite a series of failures if you learn from them. Henry Ford gained a lot of knowledge through his mistakes. He never quit trying. He was fired from his second company and declared bankrupt twice. But he didn't let that stop him. He took good care of his company both physically and symbolically, using the lessons he learned from them to expand it while remaining ignorant of what others were doing or saying. I completely agree that life is much more than just earning money. However, wouldn't having money make life so much more rewarding and memorable? Balance is the key to this. Have a company that is profitable as you live your life to the fullest with your family, and obviously, a continually expanding financial account. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed this content, please press the thumbs up button. You can also leave comments to let us know your suggestions and thoughts. See you next time.